If someone you love suddenly stops talking to you, it can feel like the world just got colder. You're left with silence where words used to be, and questions where answers once lived. But what if I told you that even in that silence, something powerful is happening inside that person? Something you might never see, but can deeply feel. Today, I want to share with you the 6 things that are happening to the person you love, even when they're not talking to you, because love is never just about words. Sometimes the deepest feelings live in silence, and sometimes when someone doesn't talk, their heart is still speaking, just in a way you can't hear. 1. They're wrestling with their own thoughts when just like you. When someone you love stops talking, it's not because they don't think about you. In fact, they might be caught in a whirlwind of thoughts about everything that went wrong, every word left unsaid, every moment they wish they could undo or replay. Their mind is running in circles, asking questions they don't know how to answer. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the person who's the quietest on the outside is the one screaming? The loudest inside? That's what's happening to them. They're stuck in a mental loop, thinking about what they miss, what they fear, and what they hope might still be possible. And sometimes that silence is their way of trying to protect themselves from the pain of those thoughts. 2. They're feeling lost and lonely, even if they don't show it. You might think, if they don't talk to me, maybe they don't care. But the truth is often the exact opposite. When someone distances themselves, it's because they're struggling with feelings of loneliness and confusion. They feel lost, not just about you, but about themselves and what they want. That loneliness can feel crushing, like a quiet ache that no one else can see. They might be surrounded by people, but inside they're isolated. And even though they don't say it, they might be longing for your presence, your voice, your reassurance. But sometimes fear and pride keep them silent. 3. They're fighting between holding on and letting go. One of the most painful battles happens inside when someone stops talking. They're caught between 2 forces, the desire to hold on to you and the fear that holding on will only hurt them more. They replay memories, trying to decide if it's worth reaching out or if they should finally let go. This inner tug of war can leave them frozen, stuck in silence, because every word might push you further away or open wounds they're not ready to face. They're trying to protect their heart, even if it means shutting you out. 4. They're healing wounds you can't see. Sometimes silence is the way people heal. The person you love might be going through their own process of understanding, forgiving, or simply surviving the hurt between you. They might need time to rebuild themselves before they can speak again. Healing doesn't happen overnight, and it rarely happens in public. Behind that quiet exterior, they could be working through pain, sadness, or regret, trying to find peace with what happened. So even if it seems like they've given up, they might be preparing themselves for a new beginning, whether with you or without. 5. They're hoping you'll understand without words. It's hard to admit, but some people stop talking because they believe if you truly care, you'll understand, without them having to explain. They expect you to read between the lines, to feel what they can't say out loud. Maybe they feel misunderstood or afraid that talking will only make things worse. Their silence is a way to protect both themselves and you from more pain. But deep down, they're hoping you'll still feel their love, their confusion, their regret, even in the quiet. They're waiting for the right moment to reconnect or to say goodbye. Silence isn't always permanent. Sometimes it's a pause, a breath between 2 chapters. They might be waiting for the right moment to reach out, to apologize, to explain, or simply to say goodbye with grace. Or maybe they're waiting for you to take the first step. Sometimes the hardest part is breaking the silence. And even if they don't talk now, they haven't forgotten you. Their heart is still holding on, hoping that one day the distance will shrink, or that they'll find peace in letting go. What does this mean for you? If someone you love isn't talking to you, don't rush to conclusions. Their silence doesn't mean the love is gone. It often means their heart is full, with pain, confusion, hope, or fear. And all those feelings are real, even if they're hidden. Instead of pushing, try sending peace into that space. Imagine their silence as a quiet room where healing can begin. And remember, sometimes love is about holding space for someone, even when they can't speak. Because whether they come back with words or stay silent forever, one thing is certain: your love mattered to them more than you'll ever know. Thank you for listening. If you want to understand more about the hidden truths of human emotions, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because the heart speaks in many languages, and I'm here to help you understand them all.